Okay, hi, welcome back. My name is Namarie. First, I haven't made a video in a little bit. Today is January 5th. Same thing like always. I'm literally just gonna film it and post it. Last I checked, I had 2 subscribers and I got a comment. Someone wishing me great luck. First of all, that made me so excited. On the 3rd, on the full moon, I did a meditation to since we're stepping into the new year, really just letting go of anything that was holding me back from where I want to go. And I had read that comment just before it, so it gave me so much energy and I felt so just re-energized, and it was just such a beautiful energy. So thank you so much. Today, actually 1 week from now, I'm actually starting my spring semester. I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in accounting. I know, but I have 3 semesters left. So this is my 3rd one, and then 2, and then 1, and then oh my. But since I have about a week left, I came back to my dorm and I'm kind of just hanging out and getting ready for the semester before it starts. Yesterday, I really just got into the groove and just wrote down a lot. I wrote down a lot, but one of the main things I want to do with this video and this account, the whole thing of this account, was just as I was coming up with different realities and different things that I think of, it was oh my gosh, share it, and I'm like, okay, I'll share it. So it's gonna get really personal. This is almost like reading my diary. I'm just kidding. It's not. But it's just because I want to talk about where I'm kind of going. Truthfully, when I started my winter break, I kind of told myself okay, everything is going to go into reality shifting. You're going to shift, you're not even actually going to start the spring semester. So with me starting next week, it's I'm not losing hope. Yesterday I did more meditating and just more affirming, and it was great. So I know that shifting is coming for me right now. I know this to be true. But so basically I just want to talk about it. So right now I've said it in another video, but I like to call this reality that I'm currently in the opposite reality, and I've been leaving it. And the reality that I'm currently trying to shift to right now is actually a waiting world. So the intention for this waiting world is that once I shift there, I'm gonna have pretty much all my time and energy used to creating other DRs, so other desired realities. So I've been into shifting for a bit. I think I talked about in another video, but I might not have, is that my first journal that I found that talked about shifting was in 2023. And then I got back into shifting around September, October of this year, and now it's January. So it really has only been a couple months, and this is what I'm working on. So what I did was I actually kind of scripted for this reality that I'm in right now. I've never done that before, but it was really helpful. So the way I have it split up is that I have reality and then me leaving the reality, but I ran out of space, so I have more. And then on the back side, oh, that's it. Just how the reality works, and then how I am in the reality. So I'm just gonna read it. For the reality, the opposite, as I call it, is that things were taught to be opposite of what they were to hide truths. So one of the ones that I learned, and that it's I'm definitely leaving, is the thought of cycles. Basically how people, it's very productivity based, and there needs to be an end goal, or it's just, it goes round and round and round. Even with healing in this opposite reality, it seems like you have to just keep going. It's just you're gonna keep, oh, you healed, oh, there's something else to heal, oh, you're, so with this past, like, technically there's no end. And I don't like, when I realized another way to see it, I'm choosing to see it this way. And so I think that's one of the tricks of the opposite reality, keeping people in never-ending cycles, because then they're gonna stay there. Versus another way I learned to see it with a spiral, and the spiral has always been very important to me, but I never really realized why. But basically, using it with kind of like healing, rather than seeing it almost just like flat and like the cycle just goes and goes and goes. When you look at a spiral, and I actually have one here, from the bottom, from this side, you know, like it looks like, oh, like it's just circling from like this front side. But the idea is kind of take it and look at it like kind of from the side. Yes, there's a bottom, but it goes up, you know? And so with this idea of healing that I'm stepping into, and like I'm leaving the cycle in the opposite reality, is that healing is just growing. You're growing up and up and up. Like, you're handling experiences as your new person. And the thing about the spiral, it's almost similar to the cycle. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to have an end, but you're not staying here. You are going up. Like, you are going up. You are handling new challenges and just life as who you want to be, whether it's a new person or it's who you are now. Like, you're handling it in the way that you want. Another thing I'm doing is that for the opposite reality, it is easy to let go and shift to another reality calmly and effortlessly. One of my things that I'm working on now is like fully having in my mind to believe that I can shift my reality with a breath. Like, and just like that, like, even if I feel like nothing changed, even if I don't see anything change, I believe that it is. And that's like what I'm working on, and kind of something that I said, like, this reality, this is the rule. Like, it is easy to let go of and shift to another. And then another thing I talked about in like my very first video that I made was how I want more for me, and I want more for the world. So in this reality, I mean, the opposite reality anyway, I am just so open to people, to us humans, like just choosing to say, okay, enough is enough. Let's get our shit together. There should not be other human beings dying because of other human beings. Like, we should all love and take care of each other. And so I also have like, we like as humans choose to leave this reality at any moment, because I know I do. So then the next section is me leaving the opposite reality, because again, my goal is to shift to a different reality. Right now, it's kind of my waiting world that I mentioned. Like, it's actually at a lake house. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think I might do another video on that one too. Maybe. This one is just like, okay, there's an opposite reality that I'm leaving, and kind of some ideas about why I want to leave it, because it can just be so much better. Okay, so I think this needs a little background. So basically, I'm trying to shift to my waiting world, and I know that I am because I've literally already been there. But in this opposite reality, it's like current, but it's like opposite reality because just to give it a name, and then I'm wanting to leave it. There's a couple things in my life right now that I don't like, or kind of I just want to change, and I know that I can change my reality, so why not change it as I'm leaving? You know, why not make it better as I leave? So that's kind of what I'm doing in the me leaving the opposite reality. Like, it's kind of just affirming. Most of these can be turned into affirmations. For example, I am ready and more than capable of shifting to my lake house waiting world or any other reality with a breath if needed. I allow desires and wishes to manifest instantly, also with a breath if needed. I allow this reality / 3D to change instantly, especially for my desires and wishes. And then this is one that kind of goes into something that I'm looking to change. So previously this year in October, I was in a car accident. Now nobody was hurt, thankfully, but my car did get kind of messed up and I haven't fixed it. It's gonna be a little expensive to fix it, honestly. Since I can change my reality, I'm just thinking, let's just get a new car. It doesn't even matter, like, I'm not worrying about where it's coming from. I'm quite literally just expecting to wake up and have a new car. That's it. I don't need to question it. I don't want to question it anymore. I'm ready to just receive what I'm wishing. So this affirmation is saying, I allow my car to be, and I'll just let you know because why not? I allow my car to be a 2021 red Toyota RAV4 with so many cool features that is always protected and safe on the road. Very specific because that's the current car I have. And then I actually even said this, like, I will make YouTube videos on a Namarie Firm's YouTube channel about the experience. Another thing while I'm living this reality that's kind of good for, this is also kind of personal, is I have a really bad habit of messing with my teeth, specifically on this side, and like my tongue messes with it, and I actually got rid of the I forgot what the name is, but the thing they put over it to kind of keep it, but I got rid of that, and that's not good. So what I'm allowing to happen is that I basically, the less I pick at it, and eventually leading to no picking on my teeth and skin, leads to healing and repairment faster. So I'm taking care and healing my teeth. Like, basically the vision is healthy white teeth, you know. But I am 100% open to my teeth growing back, healing, becoming healthy, and the less that I pick at my teeth and my skin, it's gonna heal faster. So that's what I'm also allowing as I'm leaving the opposite reality. I allow my nervous system to reset when love and light is tested. Here's another thing. So right now I talked about those 2 DRs. I have the opposite reality that I'm currently leaving, and then my lake house waiting world that I'm going to. So with my waiting world, like, once I get there, I'm gonna start another YouTube channel, which I think is gonna be so interesting because I'm not really thinking about how it's really gonna work, but I'm gonna make another one. Basically, like, when I shift there, I have never made a YouTube channel there, so I'm gonna make another one, and I'm gonna talk about shifting there and my life there. And so, oh no, I lost. Okay, and then I am also working on another DR. So basically, kind of like a trick, but not really, is that in my waiting world, like, that's where I'm creating other DRs. So when I have time as I'm leaving the opposite reality, I also create DRs, you know, because I'm simply transitioning to that. Like, that's going to be my kind of everyday life kind of thing. So when I can make time here outside of other responsibilities, I also make DRs. One that I have been thinking about a lot, and like I am slowly building, is probably going to be back home for me in Belize. And I think for that one, it's going to be more of like a tree house. I do actually have one made, but I need to rewrite it, but I haven't done it yet. And in this one, one of the biggest things I want to do is, let me just read it. Basically in this one, the idea is that, so in the opposite reality, I'm ready for humans to just say, okay, you know what, this isn't working, let's change it. You know, I'm ready for this messy, awkward transition. Like, I cannot wait. But what I'm doing for this reality that I've been thinking about, the Belize one, is that we actually chose to do that in 2020 during the pandemic. Like, that was our turning point. And so when I shift there, it's gonna be 5 years that changes have started, you know? So like, basically the goal is like, I'm not gonna be the most highest vibrational person there. In fact, I cannot wait to probably be one of the lowest. You know, I still have a lot to learn with myself. And so that's one of the things that really excites me about that one, and that I'm like slowly kind of creating in my head, because some of the things I'm thinking about doing is having no currency. Like, we stop. Like, humans do not need money to literally survive, because you don't need to work, because humans have everything they need to live. I saw a thing like yesterday, I think, that was someone just kind of thinking like, if God were to come down on earth and like they would just say, oh, like, let's go eat, and then like the human is like, oh yeah, like, let me get my money, let me get my credit card, like, and let's find somewhere to eat. And then God's like, there's fruit and food on the ground, just pick it up and eat it. Because like, I don't know why humans said, oh yes, let's charge each other for simply trying to survive together. So that is something that I really, really want to happen there. So in 2020, like, that in this world, we just decided no more money, humans do not need to work. Like, we're just living, like, we're just regulating our nervous systems. We know what we are, like, we're having human experiences, and we're just having fun with it. Like, I literally cannot wait. I think that's one of the ones I'm really, really excited for, and I am slowly building, because all of these things are kind of just coming, and I'm like, yes, no money. Money is not a thing there. Humans have everything they need to survive. Crazy concept, like, community, like, crazy. And just stuff like that. That saying, that was like, whoa, holy stutter, that's crazy. Saying stuff like that is one of the biggest reasons for this YouTube channel. Because as I said, like, I'm literally posting, and then I'm shifting. And then I'm gonna start posting there, and then I'm shifting. So who knows? Who knows where these are gonna go, you know? But that's basically this video. I really just wanted to talk about my opposite reality, and like, I'm leaving it, but I'm also using it to my advantage. Like, as I'm leaving, like, I'm affirming different stuff for myself, because another thing I found is, since this is, I guess, my 3D that I'm seeing, instead of fighting it, I'll just let it change for me. Like, I have a car. I'm honestly not even changing much about it, really just the color and some of the features. So my brain can easily make that change, you know? That's kind of how I'm doing it, and I'm like, okay, well, I see my teeth every day. And I'm kind of just gonna convince myself that it's healing and repairing every day as well. And it's also just like affirming to myself, like, I can change my reality. Like, I know this to be true because I'm seeing evidence. It's kind of one of those things that's like, what's it called? Start with smaller tasks first, you know? Because technically, I've never shifted to another reality. Although, I do believe that shifting and living is simply just the same thing. It's just, we just gave it a different name. I'm just kind of completely changing my 3D, so it's like, ooh. Especially my nervous system, like, I've noticed every single time I try to shift, or like I'm attempting to shift, my heartbeat starts just racing, and just thoughts of doubt and fear come. This I already know, and I'm already working through. So anxiety is not going to keep me here. Like that, and I'm already working through that. And so I don't know where I was going with that. Excuse me. But basically just, I'm leaving the opposite reality, making some changes as I go. Excuse me. And I think the main thing is just when creating new DRs, like, you can change whatever you want. And I think, and so me going back to, a lot of people kind of know this to be true. Like, your thoughts create your reality. You create, you know, like, what you believe is what you see. So if you want to see other things, you can. Like, I'm pretty sure if I talk to some people about having no money in the world and humans simply just get to exist and live and have fun, people would look at me like I'm crazy, and they wouldn't even want to understand it, because it's something that they don't think could happen. But I think it could happen. Therefore, it can happen. Like, literally, the limit is your imagination. And there's no limit to your imagination, so there is no limit. But yeah, I think I'll just finish off with some of the ideas I've already been working with, but I might make another video for my waiting world, but that one's not that different. That one is just like me right now, like just like continuing learning and being there for myself. Like, I live with my family. I think the main one I'll probably make another video of will be the one in Belize, because of what I'm trying out. But for now, I'll leave it off with some of the things I've already kind of been thinking about. Because like, once you start thinking about it, it's like, okay, I can literally create whatever I want. What do I want? And just like working through that. Okay, so this is what I have in my old one, but I am making a new one because I've kind of thought of more things. Okay, so in this one, for the reality, I said, all brands work for humans to succeed. So in this world, basically, the more a company is sustainable, positive, literally like for human, like basically just the more good you are, the more they succeed. With this one, I really, really like, because it doesn't mean you have to throw away all the companies you know right now. You know, like, it doesn't mean you have to throw away Google. It doesn't mean you have to throw away Apple. What it actually means is that you're just going to wake up, or what the reality you choose to go to, and they're just going to be good companies. Like, and that's why they're so popular, because they're good companies. And scandals, like with things that are anti-human, like that are not good for us or the environment, they're gonna be considered scandals, and the companies are gonna take a huge blow because we don't take that. Like, it needs to be good for us. And I'm like, that's so exciting. First of all, just waking up and you're just in a completely different world, and I love it. Like, that's what I want for us. That's what I want for myself anyway. Okay, this one I'm maybe a little still thinking of. Here's my thing. Let me just read it. All historical events must be created /seen through documentaries only. So this kind of has to do with media, specifically like movies. Honestly, specifically movies. For example, with movies about slaves, when we make them in this present day, like, let's say we make one in 2026, like, actors embody who that person was. And I just feel like if someone is embodying that, you're keeping that alive. And I'm not like, and I don't know, I have a thing with it. So basically in this one, it's like in 2020, we just decided, like, okay, that's harsh. Like, we do not need to be filming scenes of just literal abuse. Like, I think it's just me. I hate seeing that on screen, and an actor had to go through that just to get that scene. But then also this happened in real life. So it's like, we're just keeping it alive, and I just think there's no need. This is obviously not for like actual fictional stories. Like, yes, please be creative, like have it, like, yes. But I think if it's for things that actually happen, I think the best way to do it is through documentaries. And so that is a switch that I do want to see. I just think, I don't know how people will react to it, but we'll see, because it's been, in this one anyway, it's been 5 years since we made that change. Yeah, all humans have everything needed to live. See, in this one, I originally said prices are so much lower, but I think I'm truly just gonna change it so that we just got rid of currency. Like, I don't need, like, when I start thinking about it, I'm like, wait, how does that work? That's not my job. I'm gonna go see how they did it, because they're doing it. All living things are respected. Jesus, like, I cannot wait to just, in this, like, reality, like, we maybe finally recognize that we're also animals, and we stop treating other animals like shit. Like, Earth is also their home too. Jesus. I'm getting way too passionate about this. But all living things are respected, and I literally cannot wait to see that. I'm just gonna go, like, just be walking around the neighborhood in Belize, and like, it just, like, I could just imagine it's gonna be so peaceful and so beautiful, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I need to fully build this one. But oh, the world and society is much more advanced and sustainable for Mother Earth. This I want to see too. Like, I don't know what it'll look like, but it's gonna be great. Okay, and then leaving it off, I think, because I'm already almost, damn, at 26 minutes. Leaving it off, another thing I want to remind you is that even though some of these are, like, really, really changing the society, it doesn't mean everything has to be different. For example, in 2026, BTS is having a comeback, and I love them. Like, that is something I'm so excited for. And here's the thing, like, with social media and all of that, like, it can be really harmful to humans. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of shaped up in that reality, since we made such drastic changes, and we really just raised our vibration so much higher. But I don't think it has to change too much. Like, still have fun. Like, a couple things I've been thinking about is, in this one anyways, like there's gonna be so much clubs that people can join in their community, so much events, like music festivals, so much, like, it's not that. I think one of the mistakes I made when I was first getting into all of this stuff is that I felt like I needed to be very holy, and like, oh, I can't touch social media, it's bad for me. Oh, I can't, like, it almost was like you couldn't have fun because you needed to be holy and like meditating all the time. And like, I think I had that in my mind, but that's not the truth. Like, we can have so much fun, and we are gonna have so much fun. BTS is still a thing, hopefully they will be. In this reality, they will be. So, like, concerts are still a thing. Like, people dance, people have fun. It's just, you're not stressed about work and money and just these things that don't even matter. That is, like, some of the things that I'm, like, really, really looking to incorporate in my DRs. And I really, really wanted to give those ideas. And I wanted to make this video because yesterday I was so close to shifting. And then I was like, but I have to make my video. So I'm making my video. And if this is the last video, y'all know where I am. But I just wanted to make it because I did want to put this out in the opposite reality, because I think we need it. I would definitely need it. I would definitely want to hear something like this anyway. But yeah, that's really all I have today. I'm gonna go make dinner and kind of relax, because I know that I'm leaving this reality soon. And I'm gonna go see even better things. And I think that's it. I hope this made sense. I usually rewatch it like as it's uploading. As the video's uploading anyway. But yeah, I've really just been making DRs and truly leaving the opposite reality. And right now it's really stepping into my lake house, but when I finish my other one in Belize, bye. I'm just kidding. That sounds so mean. Yeah, take these ideas. Like, you can change it. You can change it to your world, because I'm changing mine. And it's a lot of fun. And here's the thing. It's kind of scary. It is kind of scary. I know that. I'm still, like, handling the anxiety of changing my reality, too. Yeah. I'm just kind of sharing what I'm learning as I go. But yeah. I will leave it now because this has been a very, very long outro. Okay. Okay, bye.